Hello everyone, Tomi. Welcome to my channel. We made this velvet pillowcase dress. Yes, I use a velvet fabric. I just like the way it feels, and also we use the Ankara fabric just for contrast. I really like this. You can use any fabric you want really, but make sure it's nothing too thick because this is a summer dress. So you can use cotton, you can use Ankara for the whole thing. You could use a silky fabric, a linen fabric, whatever you want. But yeah, I think it's nicer when the fabric is soft. So let's get into it. For the fabric, you're going to need 21 inch times 2. So 21 inch at the top, 21 inch at the bottom. So one is at the top, one is at the bottom. Mine is an old fabric which I folded, but it's 21. Make sure you have a fabric that's 21 inch wide, one at the top, one at the bottom. So we have two of that, and then the length of your dress. I use 25 inch length plus seam allowance for my daughter. She's 5 years old. Armhole area 3 inches width, and then depth I use 5 inches, but next time I'll probably do 6 or 7. This is my first time making a pillowcase dress, so this is me guessing how to do it. So yeah, this is all the cutting we're doing. We just cut out the armhole and you have your dress pattern. Okay, I'm just cutting out the armhole, and because my fabric is on fold, so I split the side open. But if you have two 21 inch fabric on top of each other, then this doesn't apply to you. But yeah, that's all the cutting we need to do. This top area will be folded in to make the casing about 1 inch when folded. So I'll cut out this art shape. Is optional. I cut out two, which I joined together, and I'm going to use that as the pocket. Very optional. But anyway, I'm adding this Ankara as well. This is optional as well. You could just decide to hem your fabric like that, but I just wanted to add something because it's a plain black fabric. So I'm attaching this Ankara fabric, right side of the Ankara fabric facing the wrong side of the dress fabric. I've ironed, can you see? Join that, iron it, and then voila. I'll just show you. You can see I folded the raw edge here, and then there, and then we're going to just pin that down and sew that across, and that's that part done. Really trim off any excess fabric. Now I'm attaching the pocket, which is the art shape. Leave the 2 inch gap there so you'll be able to turn the pocket to the right side. I've attached that to the dress. Now I'm adding a bias tape to the armhole area. You can, if you don't have a bias tape, that's fine. You can roll your fabric in and sew it, or you can just get a piece of 2 inch fabric and use as a bias and just use it across the back. Sometimes I prefer to just use bias for some fabrics. Just use that. It makes it a bit easier for me to and makes it look a bit neater. Just sew that across. We've done that for both. Do that for the front, do that for the back. So to sew our dress, I'm going to sew. If you're not new here, you already know what we're going to do. Remember to hem the back of your dress as well. So hem the bottom of the dress. I'm just showing you. I'm just going to roll that in like that and just hem that down. And what I'm doing first, I'm going to sew my fabric like this, wrong sides facing each other first, because we don't have an overlocker. So we're going to do this method, turn it to the wrong side and then sew along. Can you see? Clean finish. If you're not new to my channel, then you know what we've just done. Now for the strap, you can tell that I'm freestyling. So at the fold, well, I used about, let's say, 45-inch fabric, 45 by 4 inches, and I marked about 12 inches there. This is just me freestyling. And then what I did is just, because I'm trying to make some parts, the parts that will go in the casing, that stays in the case, I want it to be a bit more skinnier, thinner. And then the ends, I want it to be wide. So I've marked about 1¼ inch at the folded part, and then just leave the end wide. I hope you can see what I'm doing. But about 45-inch long strap is okay, or 50-inch. And I'll just sew it all the way. Leave 2-inch gap and sew that, wrong sides facing each other. I'm turning the strap right side out, iron it flat, top stitch where you have the opening, and we're just going to insert it into our casing. Honestly, this is so straightforward. I hope you find it as straightforward as I think it is, because sometimes, because you're used to doing something, or not that I'm used to doing pillowcase, but when you're used to sewing, sometimes you think certain things are straightforward. But if you find this quite straightforward, let me know. If not, if you like another video, a more detailed video. I'm trying not to bore you. I'm just trying to, I think the hardest part is to know how much fabric you need and how much measurement you need for the armhole area, to be honest. But yeah, that's it really, guys. I really like this one. I think it's the print. I'm just adjusting the strap just to make sure it's in the right place. And yes, guys, I don't know what else to add to it. We're all done. And yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll join me in my next video. See you soon. Ta-ra.